Hey, thanks for joining me today. I know it's Christmas Eve or Happy Holidays whenever you guys do watch this video. But I wanted to share some thoughts that I've had this week. We've had kind of something a little bit remarkable happen for us, and we just wanted to share that with you guys. First off, I always have to say this, no, I'm not pregnant, but you guys know that that we have been trying to have a kid for 10 years. And that's one of the hardest trials that we have ever gone through. And I've learned so much about goal setting and about going after your dreams and goals by going through this battle of infertility. But what happened recently is at the beginning of the year, we received a very strong prompting that we should try again for a child. And so we found a good fertility doctor, and we've done this before. 4 years ago, we actually did 5 artificial inseminations. Nothing ever took. It was pretty heartbreaking. But we had renewed energy with this one, and we decided that we were going to try IUI again, artificial insemination. And you know, we figured that if God said that it was time for us to have a kid, that first IUI would work. And it didn't. And that's sometimes how it goes. So we kept on trying. We did a second IUI. And that didn't take either. And so we got to our third one, right before our third IUI. We decided that I needed to get rid of this cough. I have had a cough for 4 years, chronic cough. And hopefully I don't cough on this video because I really hate when I do that. But I wanted to be as healthy as I possibly could for any pregnancy that could come along. And so I did some research and I looked up some different forums, and something said that if you have a chronic cough, just lay off the dairy, which makes a lot of sense. You know, dairy provides all the yuckiness in there and makes you cough. So I did that, and it helped a little bit, but it didn't get rid of the cough. Well, then I got to thinking about the fact that, so I have mild Crohn's disease, and I've been on a stomach medication now for about 4 years. And so I thought, okay, well, that, maybe there's some connection there. And so we looked up the side effects for this medication, and lo and behold, chronic cough is one of the side effects. And so we went to my GI doctor, and she decided to, what I absolutely hate, to have me do another colonoscopy. It's been about 4 years since I did one, and so I was due for another one. And at that same time, we were getting ready to do our third IUI. So it was a really rough night that night. I was doing the colonoscopy prep, practically throwing up, and then halfway through had to give myself an injection and just finally let Chris do it because I couldn't do it myself. So sometimes going for your goals and dreams is kind of rough. And that night it was. But anyway, so we decided to do the colonoscopy. And then the very next day was our third IUI. And I can't stand needles. And just the whole process of fertility is a little bit hard on your body, to say the least. And so what we really, really, really wanted this IUI to work, because the next step was IVF for us. In vitro fertilization, and that's like 21 days of injections and major procedures, and I'm honestly pretty terrified about it. But we know that that's the path that Heavenly Father wants us on, is fertility treatments at this moment. And so we're just trying to do what Heavenly Father asks us to do. And so we decided to ask a bunch of close friends and family to fast with us and to pray with us to see if this third IUI would work. And we put everything that we had into it, emotionally and spiritually and all of that. And we knew that something different would happen this time. And so that was on a Sunday that we fasted and prayed. And then the next day we had an appointment with my doctor about the colonoscopy results. And it was kind of nerve-wracking because she hemmed and hawed about everything. And then finally she told me I have a bunch of ulcers and that my Crohn's disease had gone from mild to moderate. And that if we don't take extensive action, that I'll have to lose some of my intestines. I'm like, okay, all right, we'll do whatever you ask me to do. And I didn't realize that it involves needles, that I have to start with an IV treatment and then also give myself some injections every 8 weeks for basically the rest of my life. When I got this news, I was not very happy about it. But I had a moment where I realized that remarkably, this was an answer to our prayers. And the reason why that is because when you have Crohn's disease, your immune system is overactive. And there's a lot of women who have unexplained infertility that never, it's unexplained. They never get to figure out why they can't have children. And for a second, we actually realized that we could have our answer here, that my immune system is so overactive that it's actually killing off any foreign object that could be, growing, aka a baby, and maybe that's why I can't get pregnant, or haven't been able to up to this point anyway. And so it was an amazing miracle, because even though our prayers weren't answered in the way that we wanted them to be, of just, congratulations, Elise, you're pregnant, they were answered in a different way. And the thing is that we know we're on the right path. And sometimes you have to be okay with just being on the path to your goals and dreams and to success, because we can't always control everything. And so I just got this reassurance from my Heavenly Father to say that you are on the right path, and that's all that you need to take comfort in right now. I don't know exactly when we'll be able to have a kid, and we know for sure that we will, because we've been giving very strong promptings. But for now, I have to be okay with being on the right path, and who knows what this new medication will do for us. And so I definitely encourage you guys to continue to pray and to continue to fast for your goals and your dreams and anything that you need in life, because I know that Heavenly Father really does answer our prayers, even if it's not the way that we expect it or want it to be, but it puts us on the right path that we should be on. And that's the most important thing, because when we're on that path, that's when we can learn the lessons that we're supposed to learn and be able to help other people as well. So I hope this video has helped you guys. It's kind of personal to Chris and I, but we really gave it a lot of thought and prayer, and we wanted to share that with you guys, that that's our journey right now. And it was such an amazing feeling to be able to get a strong answer from Heavenly Father that this could be the thing that will help us to have a kid. So any prayers you want to send our way is great. We do have to wait about 3 to 6 months for the new medication to start working before we try again. And I think at this point I'll probably just keep you guys informed on what happens. So thank you guys so much for being with me today and to listening to this video. And I hope that you guys are praying and fasting for your own goals and dreams as well, because it really does work. Thanks so much, guys. Have an awesome day.